I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for April Fools, Thursday, the 1st of April. Warmest weather so far this year. Look out for low 80s today, and we are not fooling. Let's take a look at some of the shots around the network this morning. First off, coming from Jasper, Alabama. That's from the King Building, downtown Jasper up in Walker County. It's clear. From the Birmingham Metro, that's the Inverness Skycam. Hardly anybody out there on Highway 280 at the ridiculous hour of 5 o'clock. And how about the Montgomery Skycam? That's the Eastern Bypass. And let's see, 1, 2 cars, 3, 4 out there, and that's it. But don't worry, traffic will be out there soon enough. Well, there we go. The ridge is taken over. Big trough in the west, pumping up the ridge here in the deep south. That's going to set the stage for a very warm early April day. And you can see the contrast there. Look at that nice tongue of 60s coming up through Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. And very cold air, of course, behind the trough back in the west. And around here, readings are pretty close to 50. Birmingham sitting at 51. The cool spots are Gadsden and Alexander City at 43. But you all know that dry air heats very effectively. And we will climb, in some cases, 35, almost 40 degrees today from morning low to afternoon high. On the watch warning map, we've got wind advisories for parts of the plains and a variety of winter weather advisories for the mountains out west. Convectively speaking, this is our convective outlook later today and tonight. A narrow slight risk from near Childress, Texas, up into southern Kansas. By the way, Childress hit 98 degrees yesterday. You kidding me? Day 2, a fairly large slight risk, and that's the standard risk for Texas, Oklahoma, and the adjacent states around the Arklatex, up into parts of Kansas and Missouri. That's tomorrow. And then Saturday, low-end probabilities, really north and south of us. Down there in South Alabama and South Mississippi, there's going to be a lot of instability, but not much in the way of dynamic lift. And up north, they'll have the dynamic lift, but no instability. And the rain for the next 5 days, not much. This is suggesting for the Birmingham Metro, only barely enough to measure over the Easter weekend, with the better rains well to the northwest, and that could be right. Let's look at the modeling. This is the OZGFS, valid at 1 o'clock today. There's your western trough, eastern ridge. So sunny and warm with low 80s today. Same thing tomorrow. The trough is progressive. It's moving. The ridge shifts a little bit to the east, but again, should be a day with a good supply of sunshine with low 80s. There's a surface chart on Friday, and you can see the convective activity. That could be a pretty active, severe weather day. Maybe Dallas, Fort Worth, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, something like that. We'll keep an eye on things out there, but of course, we stay in great shape. All right, there's a look at Saturday. You can see how the trough is lifting out in negative tilt fashion north of the state. Down below that, this is 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. The GFS brings in a band of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. The GFS continues to be the faster of the models. We'll take a look at the NAM, valid at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and it's got the bulk of the precipitation still back off to the west. We'll go to 7 o'clock Saturday evening. And again, you can see how really south of Birmingham, just nothing shows up. The better lift is pulling away from us. And again, no doubt there could be a few showers around and maybe some thunder Saturday afternoon. And then midnight Saturday night, that little trailing band of showers is southeast of Birmingham. So raindrops, a distinct possibility, Saturday or Saturday night, maybe some thunder in spots. What about thunderstorms? Let's look at the Cape, and by golly, they come on up here now. All of a sudden, we've got the surface-based Cape, and this, by the way, is Saturday evening at 7, ramping up to over 1,000 joules over West Alabama back into South Mississippi. But the problem is the dynamic lift is pulling away from us. There's the helicity values, and they are very underwhelming. So it'll be an interesting day to watch how this whole thing works out. You have to watch any system in early April. We all know that. It's April 3rd, very historic day for severe weather, but it certainly seems like the severe weather issues won't be that big of a deal. And quite frankly, it probably won't rain all that much. And then Easter Sunday looks fine, becoming partly sunny with highs up around 80. There's no cold air involved here. Now, Monday of next week, a little warm front tries to work north, and I think we might want to insert the risk of isolated showers on Monday. No big deal. And then Tuesday, here comes the next system. And boy, look at the surface low up there. That thing is incredibly deep. I think it's 980 millibars. near Minneapolis, St. Paul, with a trailing front. But Wednesday, instead of phasing up and moving through here, it's got the trough axis way back off to the west with a dying band of showers in here. And then Thursday, it does sharpen up and it moves off to the east, but this trough not as sharp as recent runs, and this would suggest no late-season freeze. But many runs have suggested the chance of frost or a freeze at the end of next week. This is still out there in voodoo country, so this will probably change again. But again, the growers need to keep an eye on that. And then at the end of the forecast on the 16th, again, the winds are fairly light up in the mid-levels here. Big upper low near San Francisco, and that looks kind of showery and muggy out there at mid-month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We will have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.